Hey there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your next 3-day outlook. Hope you're doing really good. Thank you for joining me. Let's use Krans Wild Unknown alchemy deck to get an overall message for you first. Okay, messages for Aries. Chiron with healing. Chiron with healing, the wounded healer. Oh, well, you're healing some massive things here. So you also have alchemical wedding. Yeah, it looks like all the pieces of you are being put back together from something here. The alchemical wedding is talking about the wedding of the masculine and feminine energy within ourselves, within what makes up our personality, our energy system, all of that. It can indicate that there's great healing here that's to be celebrated, or that's going to bring in a celebration for you. About that red, there's something about that red color too. And Pluto, it's not been easy, has it? It's not been easy. So chances is that you are probably in this energy of Pluto, which is like underworld energy. It is the tearing down of things in order to rebuild. It can feel it can feel intense. That's kind of what I want to say, is intense. But there's intense healing going on. So there's a reason for that. Let's see. Day 1, day 2, and day 3. So ultimately, this healing is going to lead you to celebration and good things when we have figured out how to bring in balance, the energies within ourselves. We'll start to see that balance on the outside also. You may be called to some kind of healing modality. Of course, it always starts with healing ourselves, right? It starts with healing ourselves, but yeah, you may be called to some sort of healing in others also, or healing work with others. Let's see. So I don't know what kind of structures had to change or had to be brought down, but they did with Pluto. Something was brought down in order for you to heal, in order for you to rebuild. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Oh, this is really focused, determined, and focused. The Queen of Swords knows what she wants, and nothing is going to deter her from getting it, right? So she communicates very effectively, has very clear thoughts, clear thinking process, and like I said, nothing is going to get in the way of what that archetype wants to achieve. She will use the sword if she has to cut out people and situations that don't really belong there or that are not for her highest good. She's also very protective. On the bottom, I have perfect timing with the roundabout card, number 3, associated with Pisces, connections. Keep it moving, but it is perfect timing to maybe be redirected into a different, going in a different direction. So this could set off like a chain of events for you here too. Whoa! Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, there's some big energy here. Okay. I have wealth, the 10 of disc, which is completion in the material realm, prosperity, and the Tower. And everything, so the tower is like Pluto, everything coming down. There can be new ways of how you're going to generate wealth and prosperity, not focused here on an old paradigm because something's coming down, right? But you will achieve wealth. It's going to be done in a different dramatic way for you though here, Aries, is what I'm guessing. Interesting. Okay, if you want to stick around afterwards, I'm going to clarify and we'll get more information on what this is. It's a big shakeup here though with money, finances, and how things are going to be built. And this urn card is definitely like Pluto and the tower because it's a change of state. It says collapse, change of state. It's done. Something is done, and something new comes in. This is a Scorpio energy. This would be Virgo. We have the 5 and Cancer energy with the urn, and then I have Taurus with the 7. The 7 here with eyeglasses says assessment. Evaluate options. It's talking about review and analyze and looking at things from a new perspective, which is kind of what that Queen of Swords is doing here too. So I think this is analyzing and thinking of ways of how you are going to achieve this wealth, this stability, or even maintain it for some. Day 2, Ace of Wands and the Hermit. Introspection, going within, spending time with yourself, reflecting, thinking about your journey thus far. And then the Ace of Wands is new passion. It's a portal. It's a portal being opened up. Opportunity for you to overcome misfortune or having a setback of some sort here with the broken vase. And then the coin toss is about taking a risk, taking a chance, letting the gods decide, or fate decide, you could say, here with this. So another Taurus energy with the 5, and then I have another Virgo energy with the 2. Virgo with the Hermit, and fire signs with the Ace of Wands. Let's look at day 3. Power. 4 of Pentacles and the Fool. I like that. I like that. It's really about a new beginning here for you to experience growth in a different way and reclaiming your power. It's like a building energy of what you are building, and it's it's going to be done in, there's something here about being done in a different way. They're just really having me stress that. The wheel of karma, stepping into your dharma, stepping into what is fated and destined for you. Divine intervention here also, helping you build. This new cycle, I feel like it's going to come on kind of quick, because with the slingshot, we're going somewhere new. We're approaching a new period in our life, and you can feel the tension, you feel the pullback, but the pullback is necessary, right? Even the few steps back was necessary so that you could be slingshot into this next phase. So you have 555 here, representing like each day is bringing about big changes. And I would expect that when you feel this is like a force here pushing you or slingshotting you into the next stage, the next cycle. All right, I'm gonna find out more here with clarification on the Tower. I feel like the Tower, Pluto, and the Urn, they're all kind of one and the same here for me. The Hermit again. The Hermit again. And the Tower. Oh, wow. Clarifying is to say, okay, like, when everything else is going on outside of us, that's what this is saying, is to spend that time with yourself, reflect, do your own research or study here, because there can be things that are, even the tower can represent things that are maybe even out of our control, that are happening around us, things that we can't necessarily always have control over. And so they're telling you to go inward. They're pointing out to me the number 9 specifically with this hermit of things are coming to a close. Things are definitely drastically changing. And what is important now more than ever is know thyself. I don't know if you're interested in Carl Jung and analyzing different aspects of the personality. Maybe you do it through tarot, and that's very good ways to analyze actually different aspects of ourselves, different personas. So there's something that's really changing. The tower also can be the disruption and the changes that are going on within ourselves because of you having that alchemical wedding and the Chiron. I would say that this is also going on within yourself. And so now self-care is more than ever like very necessary for you, and to pay attention to what's going on inside. Wow. Double the hermit, double the tower. So what about this new pathway then with the Ace of Wands? Can you tell us about the new pathway for Aries, please? The Fool. The Fool twice too. Wow. A major confirmation here. There's a new journey. The Fool is an energy who's already, the archetype is someone who's already been enlightened to several experiences in life, maybe enlightened to different ways of spirituality or how they've used their own spirituality, but they're ready. Like this person's walking through a graveyard and they're holding a wreath because, you know, they're ready for that next phase. They're ready to put something behind them, going to the next phase. And look, the news is you're going to be very victorious on this new journey, on this new Fool's journey that you're going on. Wow. You will be victorious. 6 of Wands. So don't fear the path, because this path, even though things are changing and things may have felt like there was a setback, you are going to have some sort of fast ascension. Yeah, fast ascension. Fast track ascension. Some of you all, they're saying, feel like this healing was not by choice. they're saying it like jokingly, your spirit guides, your angels. Some of you feel like you were forced to heal some things in certain ways because of those tower situations or the things that were out of our own control. Tell me about power. The King of Swords. Wow, that is a powerful energy. It is a powerful energy. This is a person who knows. They just know. They have a lot of information and knowledge. They know how to protect themselves. They also know how to say, okay, this is how it's going to be, and then implement whatever decisions and steps come next. Like they're very orderly, disciplined, effort. There's something here about tying the Hermit to the Four of Discs. There's a lot of spiritual growth, DNA, cell structures, changes that's going on. They're telling you to focus on that and be diligent to your fast track ascension. That's just what I keep getting. Fast track ascension. We also have a divine counterpart here, Queen and King of Swords. Maybe have somebody that has a telepathic bond or connection with you, or maybe you're noticing your clarity of thought and telepathy ramping up. I think that's part of this ascension. It may feel scary, the Nine of Swords. This might feel scary. Don't let your thoughts get the best of you during this time. I have the Three of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So this Three of Cups, interesting, that has a wedding dress. It's a person in a wedding dress. It's not usually like that on the Three of Cups. Usually you're talking about friends gathering together. It could be family too, but making good memories and things like that, but it's saying you're going to be having joy. You're going to have abundance. You're going to be getting together with the people that you're meant to be around. Gone with the karma, gone with the karmic ties. Spirit is leading you on a new journey where things are going to be in sync, and the way there is going to look a little messy. That's just what they're giving me, is it's going to look a little messy. That's why it's so important when things are messy outside for you to go within and clean up what you can within yourself. Clean up your thoughts, clean up your attitude, clean up whatever it is that you feel like you need to work on. Everyone working on the changes that they can do within themselves is what's going to change the world. It already is. First step to that is awakening and the enlightenment and the awareness, right? That is how also been happening on a grand scale. So I have the 6 to the 7 of Wands. This is you asserting yourself and moving forward in this direction, you know, with the right people. Like I say, if they're focused here on telling me that the right people, you will no longer feel isolated or alone, even though there was a period of this disengagement or wilderness period that was necessary. Maybe you're still in it, but it was necessary for evolution of yourself, of your soul here in this avatar. So the next card to come would be the 8 of Wands. And I think soon you're going to experience like getting some very good news of how something is going to be sped up in your life. Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, let's get an angel number message for you. I'll wrap it up. If you're interested in a private reading, the information and the website is up and running. Thank you to my dear friend that works on computers. It is running. It's running good if you need one. And thank you, though, for just being here, your energy, and truly for being on this journey with all of us through these rather uncomfortable energies that we have to get through. But you are the inspiration here. It's laying on top of that Ace of Wands, too. I'm inspiring, 21. So it says you're highly creative with a strong will to succeed. It's talking about your creative projects and sparkling conversation. And Aries are great at conversating. My dad is an Aries. I get along with Aries very well. You love to listen to them. They seem to be very intelligent and know their stuff. So 5 also is talking about those changes and about being adaptable, because adaptability is going to be a super skill right now in this energy. Adaptability is your super skill, and so use it. So when life throws you a curveball, when life gives you lemons, you know what to do, right? So that's your message. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.